All right. Episode number 10 of the Armed and Dadly podcast. Been MIA for a minute, but that's alright. So, sorry, I love this music. I've been hooked on the old Yellowstone TV show. I'm sure you guys have listened to that or watched that as well. So yeah, hooked on this music, man. Fires me up, makes me want to ride a horse. Anyway, so I've been MIA for a minute. Couple weeks, so I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna call it, today's Friday, so I'm gonna call this Freestyle Fridays. I'm gonna get on here on Fridays and just speak my mind, talk about what's going through my little pea brain. Typically it's crazy thoughts. Anyway, because I haven't been consistent. I haven't done what I promised you guys and recording once a week. So I haven't done what I promised myself. Time to pivot a little bit. Time to make it work. Freestyle Friday, every Friday, hollering at you. That'll be consistent. It won't be scripted or, it won't be overthought. So it'll make me get on here and, make me do it. So, that's, thinking, first task of the day, something I've been trying to do and I'm terrible at is just pretty much waking up and letting your feet hit the ground and have some gratitude if I can speak at you. That's first and foremost. I don't care how bad your day is or how bad you think you have it or how bad of a day you think you have ahead of you or what you got going on in your life. There's literally, if you think about it, there's something to be gracious for. Something. I mean, simple. You're breathing. Let's just take it low. Take it, simple. You're breathing. Step number 1, be gracious for that. Your feet hit the ground. You can walk. Even if, there's not many, there's some people out there that they wish they could do. They wish they could walk, and all we do is take it for granted for those of us that can. So, get up, have some gratitude. And after that gratitude, start solving some problems, start moving the needle. I noticed, I'd been overthinking these podcasts. I hadn't been feeling the best and hadn't felt creative. And so what did that do? That just made me drag my feet. Sorry, I'm burping. Told you this is going to be unscripted. So we got to solve some problems. I saw a problem was that I wasn't recording a podcast. It was something that I've wanted to do, and I had made a commitment to you guys and to me to record once a week, and I hadn't recorded in a month. So that was a problem. So a simple solution to me today was pull my head out of my butt, and it was Friday, so I was like, Freestyle Friday. Let's just holler at it. Let's do it. Anyway, taking some action. Trying not to say too many times, but I will. No pressure. Freestyling it. And what am I doing by, taking the action? Gives you fulfillment. If you just take small action, you have gratitude for the, just the simplest things in life. Your health, which brings me to, I've had some toe issues, numbness and blue and red and swollen, and have not been able to go to jiu-jitsu, which has been depressing to me, simply because I can't even crouch down to tie my shoes or do a lunge at the gym or anything because my toes hurt so bad. So, and then on top of that, I've had a rash break out on my legs and torso and down my arms, and so went to the podiatrist, aka the foot doc, yesterday, and whatever, you take your socks off, and the one thing you don't want the doctor to say is, that's interesting, never seen that before. Well, great, doc, what the hell am I here for? Anyway, I just wasted, with our insurance, $75 copay. Thanks a lot for nothing. Not his fault, but anyway. So he immediately wanted to refer me to a vascular doctor, which, he didn't know what was going on. So he did his due diligence as a professional and sent me to the vascular doctor, they were able to get me in that afternoon, which is pretty much unheard of in a specialist. So, but then get to the vascular doctor, and kind of the same response was, never seen that before. That's odd. Well, great. So here I am. So Monday I go to the dermatologist to see what's going on with this skin rash. Doesn't itch, doesn't hurt, toes hurt a little bit, but like I said, is what it is. I'm still moving, still kicking. I can still lift weights. I can still do whatever the heck I want to do. So I'm gracious for that. So that's what I'm talking about with gratitude. So, still kicking, but got a rash and some funky toes, but could be worse, right? So it just adds to, if you guys follow any of my social media stuff, I've been talking about, struggling with depression or being at a dark place. Doing fine, we all struggle, and that's simply why I talk about it. I simply talk about the depression and the struggling and the darkness, because I know you guys feel it, struggle with it. And it just makes you, it helps me. It's a form of therapy for me to write. I really enjoy writing. I know I have a creative, personality. I like to create things. I like to write. I like that kind of stuff. So it's a form of therapy for me, but in the end of the day, I know that you guys, I'm not alone. Let's just be honest. We all struggle with depression and not feeling our best, and especially this time of the year. It's rainy and cold and it sucks. But again, we breathing. So anyway, so like I said, I'm shooting off the cuff here. So if I am at all freestyling it, And I ain't Lil Weezy, Lil Wayne, if you will. I found out that Little Wayne, really said that kind of proper, didn't I? Yeah, I found out Lil Wayne was actually born in 1982, and that was the same year I was born. So guess what? I love me some Lil Wayne. I always say, if I won the lotto, Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj, which is another person I found out that was born in 1982, same year as me. I always say I'd have Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj play at my freaking mansion party if I won the multi-million-dollar jackpot. But anyway, that's really off. That's really off the cuff there. But you're all invited when I win it. So let's going back to the, we all have dark places. We all have depression, but sometimes you just want to sit in it. We're so prone, oh, I don't feel good. I better do this. I better do that. I better preoccupy myself with this and that and make myself busy. But instead of just like sitting in it and wondering, why the heck do I feel like this? Where is this darkness coming from? Sometimes God just has a way of talking to us, and, crazy as it may seem, because it sucks and you feel like crap, it might be exactly where God wants you to be in that moment. He may be trying to open your eyes to something. So don't run from it. Sit in it. Think about it. Think about the things that would make it better. But in that, don't run. Don't run from that darkness. Just sit in it. So, I've been kind of really aware of my surroundings during the like, how you calling it darkness? It seems so morbid, but it is what it is. You guys probably, again, if you're following me on social media, I have a hawk or several, actually I have several hawks in my backyard. And, so I truly do believe in nature, that it's very powerful. Nature it speaks to us. And there was a hawk in my backyard, and I walked out and he was sitting on a branch. So I was like, man, let me get a picture of this guy, see how close I can get to him. And I walked all the way down almost to the tree. And, I was just looking at him. He looked back down at me, and I see him shuffle around a little bit on the branch. And then I was like, wow, this guy's about to fly away. And, then he lifted off, and he came straight down towards me and landed on the ground. I was like, holy crap. So I was like, oh, I'm going to sit down. So I sat down, and he kind of looked at me. I looked at him, and he just kind of went about his business, eating worms or bugs or whatever he was eating. I don't know what he was eating, but then he looked back at me and made like a little noise, screech, or whatever they do. Took off and went back onto that tree branch. Holy crap, what is this guy trying to tell me? Anyway, it goes back to just being aware. Be aware of what is nature trying to tell you. What is God trying to tell you in your times of despair or darkness, or when you're not feeling your best. Because if you listen, the answers, I feel like, are right there. So still haven't found them for myself, so I'm still listening. But but that leads me to the next point. So that the hawk made himself present to me. And then one day a package was delivered to my front door, and I was like, I didn't order, I was like, what the heck did I order from Amazon? And typically my wife will order stuff all the time, and like sometimes I order stuff. Let's be honest, I order books all the time, and packages will be delivered, and I'm like, I don't even remember ordering anything. Oh yeah, I did order that book. So I'm like, what the heck did I order this time? I was like, I truly don't remember ordering anything. So I'll get the package, I'll open it up, and there's a painting of me and my buddy Brad Clark, lieutenant, that was killed in the line of duty in October 2018, which is, you guys listen and follow and all that know that this has been his death was a bit kind of the turning point for my self-development journey, and having the courage to start this podcast and continuing to post on social media and talk about mental health and all that stuff. So it brought tears to my eyes. So I posted on social media. I was like, it was an anonymous gift. I had no idea who even sent it. But it was a cherished picture. It was a picture of him and I like embracing at my wedding, which has been a cherished photo moment that him and I had shared. It just kind of really captures his caring, kind leader, just good man and the way we were connected as friends. It captures all of that. So I posted on social media, nobody came clean, but finally yesterday I ended up finding out who sent it, and I'm gonna let them remain anonymous. I won't say who their name is, and I think because I think these days people do things just simply for the credit. And this friend sent me this gift they didn't want any credit. They just wanted to do something kind that they knew would mean a lot to me at a perfect time. And that's it. And I think we can learn a lot from that. With social media and video and everybody trying to get to the top of the mountain and be the king of the mountain and the king of the hill, and I'm better than you and I'm smarter than you and I've made more sales than you and I can bench press more than you. I'm better looking with my shirt off than you in this crazy social media fake ass world. This person wanted to give me a gift and didn't need any recognition. So it was the exact thing that I needed to bring. I was losing faith in humanity and, the way society is now. But there are still people out there that will do things out of the kindness of their heart and not just because they want the recognition. So we can all learn. We can all learn from that for sure. Something else that has speaking of Brad, is something I've been trying to get back into is those that knew Brad. He was just a crazy dude. Everything was comedy. Everything was funny. There was always memes. There was videos bands sent to you. Crazy text messages. So I'm sorry. I'm trying to get back into comedy, finding things that are truly funny to me. So, and within that, in this everybody's offended world, sometimes our comedy comes off as offensive, but who cares anymore? If I think something's funny, I'm going to share it, or I'm going to make myself laugh. I've been finding comedy I'm in real estate, but I've literally been finding comedy in some of these real estate posts or whatever. Just sold, just under contract, coming soon. I'm like, come on, people. Like, what? You're real estate agents. You sell houses. Congratulations. What if the garbage man like took a picture of every garbage can that he picked up and put back down? Just picked up, just put back down. Trash, delivered. What? It's ridiculous, especially in this market. I mean, for God's sakes, the prerequisites to sell a house in this market is a heartbeat. Like, you literally don't have to have any talent at all, and you're patting yourself on the back. But anyway, if whatever makes you feel good, but I find it funny. So anyway, something else that I've been trying to add to the daily habits, daily activities is, challenge. Something that'll help us, taking action will bring you fulfillment. Taking action will build that momentum, but also, adding challenges to your life, adding difficult. I'm burping like crazy. Adding, difficult things. I've been sitting in the sauna here, trying to sit in the sauna every day, which is, it's hot, so it's uncomfortable, but it makes you feel alive. And if you're like, all right, here's my challenge, I'm going to make myself sit in here for 20 minutes. And you don't get out of there until that 20-minute time mark hits. Or take a cold shower, or my coach, my mentor, Sean Whalen, has challenged our coaching group to a dead hang challenge. We've got a month to train up, and for our power call, which is the strength and conditioning call of the month, will be we'll present our times, and he's going to pass out $1,000 to the guy and to the girl each that can dead hang the longest. It's a simple freaking challenge. Last month we did push-ups. I was in such a funk, I didn't even participate, and I was really disappointed in myself that I did not participate. Simply because when the numbers came across, I'm like, oh, son of a! I could have gotten $1,000 because I could have beat that number, but I didn't even take the initiative. I didn't even challenge myself. Just take the simple challenge and do it. It'll make you feel better. It'll make you feel fulfilled. It'll give you the sense of accomplishment, which builds momentum, and it'll keep you going. And it's those physical challenges to me that are better, being in the sales world. Make your sales calls. That's weak. Picking up a telephone, sure, that's, it might be difficult mentally, but you can find there's also a mental challenge if you frickin' hanging from a bar. You're getting the physical challenge from it too, but it's a lot of mental because all you want to do is give up. Making phone calls, that's weak. Just quit telling yourself that's a freaking challenge and do your job. So anyway, I don't know. I don't think I have much else. I've gone a whole lot long. I thought this was going to be about 10 minutes. We're coming up on 25 minutes of me word vomiting here. But anyway, my buddy Brad used to always say, you want to make everybody happy, you serve ice cream. But for God's sakes, I don't even feel like that's the truth anymore. Everybody's if they're not complaining or finding a problem, I mean, I think that's a problem. I think that is the problem. There aren't any problems, so we got to make up problems and make ourselves feel like we have something to do. you know. So anyway, go ahead and if you guys have ideas or things that you want to go ahead, you want me to talk about on these Freestyle Fridays, I think I'm gonna maybe get into some like questions and answers. Needless to say, I might name it Ask the Question, but be prepared for the fucking answer. Sorry for my language, but that's sadly enough. I think once again people ask questions, but they want like the easy answer. You know, I get the question all the time. Hey man, what do you do for cardio, or what do you do for your lifting routine? And they're waiting for like some magical freaking answer, I think. But when I tell them I don't do cardio and I lift heavy weights and you know, but you know, well, I do this, and, you know, I used to lift, but then I had kids, and, you know, then this and this. I said, and then they're waiting for a response, and I'm like, dude, you just gave me 7 excuses in one sentence. So you just answered any freaking question. So anyway, yeah, if you have like questions, I might do a question and answer. Like I said, ask a question, but be prepared for the fucking answer. Do some Freestyle Fridays, just kind of getting this, you know, getting crap off my chest. If you want to be a guest, holler at me. Shoot me a direct message on Armed and Dadly on Instagram, and let me know that you might be interested in being a guest if you got anything productive to talk about. Go on to Apple. Give me a rating review. I really need ratings and reviews. I got something in an email the other day saying that I was up on the charts in the society and culture genre, or whatever you want to call it, on the podcasting. So I was happy about that, but I need more ratings and reviews for that to continue. And so go on to Apple. That's where a lot of the stuff is. A lot of the ratings reviews go a long way on Apple. So give me a 5-star review, leave me a comment, or leave me a review. And follow me on social media at Armed and Dadly, and send me some DMs. Holler at me. All right. Thanks again. This was Freestyle Friday on the Armed and Dadly podcast. Ended up being episode number 10. So on to the next one.